In Greek mythology, Nilus, also spelled Nilus, is the god of the river Nile in Egypt. According to the ancient texts, Nilus is said to have been a son of Oceanus and Thetys, and the father of Memphis and Chione. The river Nile was of great importance in ancient Egypt, and it is no wonder that it was personified as a god in Greek mythology. Nilus was worshipped as the deity who governed the life-giving waters of the Nile, which played a crucial role in the fertility and prosperity of the land. As the son of Oceanus and Thetys, Nilus was part of the vast and ancient pantheon of Greek gods and goddesses. Oceanus, the Titan god of the ocean, was one of the original rulers of the world, and Thetys was his wife and the personification of the sea. This lineage gave Nilus a position of great importance in the divine hierarchy. Nilus was also the father of two important figures in Greek mythology. Memphis, his son, was the legendary founder and eponymous hero of the city of Memphis, the ancient capital of Egypt. Chione, his daughter, was a beautiful nymph who caught the eye of several gods and mortals, including Apollo and Boreas. The river Nile was revered as a sacred and life-giving force in ancient Egypt. It was the source of water for irrigation, the main thoroughfare for transportation and trade, and the provider of fertile soil for agriculture. The annual flooding of the Nile was a vital event that shaped the cycle of life in the region, and it was believed to be under the control of Nilus. The worship of Nilus and the river Nile was closely tied to the religious and cultural traditions of Egypt. The Greeks, who had a strong presence in Egypt during the Hellenistic period, incorporated the worship of Nilus into their own religious practices. Temples and shrines dedicated to the river god were built in various cities, and rituals and festivals were held in his honor. As a god of the river Nile, Nilus was associated with fertility, abundance, and prosperity. His presence was believed to bring blessings and good fortune to the land and its people. In times of drought or famine, prayers and offerings would be made to Nilus, beseeching him to bring the much-needed waters of the Nile. The river Nile was also associated with the afterlife and the journey to the underworld in Egyptian mythology. It was believed to be a mirror image of the celestial river that flowed in the heavens, and it was an important element in the religious beliefs and funerary practices of ancient Egypt. As the god of the Nile, Nilus was seen as a guardian and guide for the souls of the departed.